I had to restart my computer.
Mona's place was a closed down.
Oh, it's one of these.
I felt like I was walking into a trap. I felt guilty, like I was about to get caught.
And this isn't a bad idea at all, dude. Imagine falling off this thing, it would be like a fucking grinder. What the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna default it to the Molotov cocktail. Gotta learn these shortcuts. Double tap gives you Eagle, double tap gives you Sawed Off, double tap gives you Ingram. All the weapons I want are on double tap, sadly. Yeah.
Don't give up!
Stop him! There he goes! Stop him! You can't escape! We're coming to take you away! You have nowhere to run!
Oh.
There had been no lock on the front door. I had wondered why the place wasn't packed with hobos and stray dogs. Little wonder. Your past has a way of sneaking up on you. You'll hear broken echoes of it everywhere, like a bad replay. You get mad at everybody for reminding you about it, even if it's all in your head. When entertainment turns to a surreal reflection of your life, you're a lucky man if you can laugh at the joke. Luck and I weren't on speaking terms. Or maybe the place was just too lame to be funny.
Death is coming. It's coming.
Wait. It fucking worked on me, dude. What the fuck?
A fun house is a linear sequence of scares. Take it or leave it is the only choice given. Makes you think about free will. Have our choices been made for us because of who we are?
John Mira. Yes, this is he. This is John Mira. Welcome to the next level.
I was behind the backdrops, getting warm. When I'd first met Mona, her twin sister had been killed. They must have felt like madness, schizophrenia in reverse. Your other self suddenly falling silent. We had both lost our loved ones. Mona's door was locked. I could have knocked, but I felt an urge to snoop around more, keep acting paranoid. I pretended I had a choice in the matter.
Lords and ladies, brought to you in part by Gold Touch Brandy.
Going somewhere, little brother?
My lord, Jack, what on earth? Why are you lurking here in darkness? Are you spying on me? Hardly conduct fit
The
for a
weapons and explosives in her workroom left no questions about her vocation.
Where do you think you are going at this ungodly hour?
Who put you up to this shameful errand? Mama?
Leave our parents out of this. Papa, the esteemed Sheriff of York was well on his way to recovery from the consumption when the news of you carrying on with that wench, a pirate's daughter, no less, brought about his relapse.
Balderdash!
Soon Papa will be dead because of you. And I will be the head of the family. Continue seeing her at your own peril.
Are you threatening me, my lord?
I will cut you off, Valentine. That and worse.
I bid you good night, brother.
That and worse, brother! That and worse.
Getting pretty intense.
Now, I'll tell you one thing, Mona, you're no singer.
You've switched tactics. We need to talk.
Bring me a towel, will you? Now that you're here, you can watch my back while I get dressed.
All she had told me was that someone wanted us dead. The way she was acting, I was the only one in danger here. You'll have to give me a lot more than that.
The inner circle.
What of it?
The secret society is after everyone who knows of their existence.
Come off it. Prove it.
I have a contact inside. He's willing to talk.
Alfred Woden?
No. Anyways, I can take you to him.
She wasn't telling me the whole truth. Let's go.
The circle goes back to the centuries-old Masonic cults. Corruption and assassinations reaching all the way to the presidential level.
Right. And here I was thinking conspiracy theories had gone out of style.
We're here.
So are they. I'm the only one handling a piece here. Which floor?
They're after him. The elevators work with the apartment keys and from the desk here. They've jammed most of them to the floors they're on. The guard set off the alarm before they were killed.
We need to do this fast.
Shouldn't we just wait for the cops? Here, so we can stay in touch. You operate the elevator from here and I'll go up.
I'll go up.
You're the man. I have the floor plans in front of me. I can guide you through.
How come you're alive, anyway? I saw you take a bullet to the head.
Maybe it's still there. Keeps me focused.
For this to work, I was gonna have to trust her.
Let's get to work. Cleaners ahead and to the left, guarding Corcoran's door at the opposite end of the hall.
Walks across the room, slow, taking her time like she was a supermodel on a catwalk, until she's standing real close to me at the bar, and she goes, "Your place or mine?" And I play it cool. I go, "Yours, baby."
Yeah, right. I saw the same movie yesterday.
You should listen. You might learn something.
Right. How to make a fool of yourself. Your place or mine. Jesus.
You're jealous.
What just happened there is a trick, a little trick to make you get invested very fast in a video game NPC character. The trick there was that she narratively she said, you know, go there. By the way, there's enemies literally right there, right? And then that information in this game is actually pretty useful if you actually pay attention, right? So this trick of having the character do like a substantial help to the player rather than just narratively being on the player character side. It's a very, very, very useful trick, and it's been completely forgotten about, I feel, in most modern games. But it used to be really common around the 2000s. Like everybody did it. It really, really, really works. But it's been like this. It's the most basic shit ever. This isn't like rocket science, but it's completely not done right now, which is weird.
Payne, stop him!
Alright, that was a bit spooky. I think sawed-off is not the shotgun when you do the meme, when you do the side shit. Oh, that stops it? That's okay. I get it now. It's like a you don't need to consume it, so stop you. Although the real question is, do I, while jumping, I consume it? Why don't they stop me while I'm jumping? That's really weird that it stops me after, but not while jumping. Or wait, does it? It does. Oh, okay, it does. It actually does. Okay. Oh, then we'll keep it on then. But yeah, those are not the guns for the slide shit. When you're doing the slide shit, it's all about something like this. Likely, or maybe it's all about the deagle or something. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we got a new weapon. MP5. Do you think it has the Call of Duty MP5 sound? Let's listen carefully. Nah, not quite, but it's better than most MP5s.
Max, you're already on the right floor. Max, you're already on the right floor.
Yeah, but I don't remember the...
I call the police!
They'll get you. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. Oh yes.
Max, you're already on the right floor.
The door's locked.
Try the door on the far right, next to the large painting. You can get to Corcoran's place through the balcony.
Alright, what the fuck? Over here?
Well, that's just it. What you don't see is that we are working here. This is a pro setup, top of the line. This isn't something to joke about. This isn't just a costume party. But take Kaufman. Believe me, without going into details, Kaufman is a bad motherfucker. Of course, that's not his real name.
Yeah, no, I see it. I meant nothing by it.
And that's the other thing. You should mean something by it. Take a stand for once in your life.
Come on, I get the point, okay?
Hey, just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, I get the point.
Take cover!
They're cleaning other apartments as well.
Corcoran said that other Inner Circle members live in the building.
Wider. Even wider. This one's really wide. So what we want to do? Yeah, what's this gun like? Oh, okay. Nice. This gun.
Found a body, a thin guy in a suit.
Not Corcoran. He's a big man, fat.
Marked. It opens there and it shows me this.
I'm in. Gonna look around.
Search the place, strip it down. Papers.
I'm going upstairs.
Like someone went back in a time machine and killed his parents before they met. Like this guy never existed.
Let's do it. Almost done. The fat man wasn't ready to go.
No?
Nope. Tried to put up a fight, like killing an elephant. Took a dozen bullets before he went down.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Right.
Moving out soon.
Yeah.
I'll take care of downstairs.
Stop it!
What the fuck? You're not. You can't just. You can't just point your arm around. What the fuck? Look at the sign outside.
What are you up to, Max? Go back to the apartment and look for Corcoran.
We're late. He's dead.
You need to get out of there. We need to leave now. More cleaners in the lobby coming your way.
I wasn't ready to go. Not without a single piece of evidence. In the photo, a group of men posing in front of a manor house. Corcoran was there. Senator Gate was there. So was Alfred Woden. So it was true. All bets were off. The inner circle was involved.
Cover me! Coward! Shoot! Coward!
It seems in this game it's all about making sure the enemies come around a corner. You know, on the right, I guess. Not like this, but like this. There's just so many painkillers. Okay.
Cover me!
You should be able to make the jump to the balcony below.
Where was the stuff? There was something. Out there.
lobby ahead.
No! What is this?
Okay. Nice timing.
What was he on?
Hey, Wall Street yuppies. What wasn't he on?
Lots of ups, no downs.
Lucky we had something to calm him down.
Starting to sound like a broken record here. More cleaners to the right, in the lobby, behind the door.
Thanks.
You!
I'm out of ideas, Max.
I'll check the apartment the cleaner was guarding.
Why would I risk my life on a window cleaner's lift when I can use the elevator?
Don't know. For fun. The thrill of it, like bungee jumping. Extreme sports, you know.
Don't get it. That's something for stupid kids with a death wish. I don't need to die to feel I'm alive.
This isn't exactly a job without its hazards, what we are doing.
Granted, but we get paid for doing this. Money's the difference. A guy will put up with all kinds of crazy shit for money.
Oh.
Mona, I found a window cleaner's lift.
Tactical.
Max?
Yeah.
I don't know, I just wanted to say... Damn it!
Mona? Mona? Mona!
Down there, he's gonna get away. Say hi to the pavement, sucker.
What? A lot of grenades.
Someone had got to Mona. Nothing had worked out as planned. I had to find another way down to the lobby.
Coward!
Find him. Take care of him.
Oh no! Oh my fucking god.
Hey!
You should be able to make the jump to the balcony below.
Everything okay up there? Something's going wrong. I just know it.
I told you already. We're much better.
I should have saved when I saw the badass intro. It was obviously like a boss fight, right?
Mona, what next?
More of them in the lobby ahead.
Bit more painkillers this time.
No! What is this?
Okay. Nice timing.
What was it shooting?
This should have been my warning, actually. This like fully stocked medical cabinet. That was the real warning that like upcoming.
Starting to sound like a broken record here. More cleaners to the right, in the lobby, behind the door.
Thanks.
Address unknown continues.
I'm out of ideas, Max.
I'll check the apartment the cleaner was guarding.
Why would I risk my life on a window cleaner's lift when I can use the elevator?
Don't know. For fun.
Mona, I found a window cleaner's lift. I'm headed down.
Max?
Yeah.
I don't know, I just wanted to say. Damn it.
Mona? Mona? Mona!
Down there, he's gonna get away. Say hi to the pavement, sucker.
Someone had got to Mona. Nothing had worked out as planned. I had to find another way down to the lobby.
find him, take care of him. Coward! What the?
I thought he was like a real cleaner. He was like whistling. Alright, great. Go back and heal. In this game, dodging bullets is much harder, but just standing there and sort of like getting the first shot and, you know, this game is all about sort of identifying where they're coming from and just shooting them to stop them. Like even in non-slowdown mode, you can do it, and also it's not really that harmful to sit there and take the bullet. I prefer the first game. The first game was much more interesting because the arm physic of the enemy determined if they were gonna get a good shot off or not. Like if an enemy sort of like started to aim towards you, you can almost guarantee that the first shot was gonna be like badly aimed because they would shoot before their arm really moved on you. So, and you could delay it too by shooting them in one of the shoulders, and then they would spend a lot of time trying to get the aim on you. Also, you could kind of look at where they're aiming. So you could, as long as you had slow-mo time, you could, if you had slow-mo time and like laser-focused awareness on like a particular enemy, you could pretty much dodge them over and over and over. But they would lead you, so if you started strafing, like, you shouldn't just like keep strafing. Like if you keep strafing, they'll just aim ahead of you and shoot you, so you have to like always like change your direction. And sometimes you got into a situation where there was just no way to really do anything because it would take you too long to change direction. Like one guy was aiming where you were, and another guy was aiming where you were going. So if you slowed down to turn around, then you get shot by the guy that's aiming where you are. Sometimes one enemy that's aimed correctly ahead of you, a second enemy coming in that's aimed badly. So suppose that you're strafing in this direction, right? You're strafing in this direction, right? So an enemy that's correctly sort of aiming ahead of you, you want to change direction again to throw that guy off, right? But then another enemy comes in from here, and he starts aiming at you, like in this way, right? Like coming from like this angle, right, towards you, and he's gonna do like a shitty. Wait, no, would it be from that angle? Fuck it. Okay, from one of the angles, the first shot will be really shit and will be basically where you are rather than to where you're going. So sometimes they can sort of lock you down anyway, because the way to counter the guy that's aiming correctly involves getting shot by the guy who's aiming badly. You weren't like completely safe, but I liked that game a lot more. And when you got shot, you lost like 20% of your health in like one bullet or something. So yeah, I prefer that. In this one, you just kind of you get a lot more painkillers and you take less damage when you get shot. But the trade-off is that the slow-mo isn't nearly as slow. It might be that the enemies work the same way as in the first game, in the sense that you can like throw them off and stuff. It's just that with the slow-mo not being as slow as the first game.
Why did she come to me in the first place? Then, for help? For something she wasn't telling me?
Without the extreme slow-mo, I'm not good enough to reliably dodge or throw the enemies off.
Easy, dumbo.
It just sort of happens by chance.
Payne, what are you doing? What are you doing?
The million-dollar question I didn't have the answer to.
What were you thinking? Were you thinking at all?
I was following a lead. She was helping.
You're a loose cannon!
Murder suspect, for Christ's sakes!
I was trying to save those people from the cleaners. The two cases are connected, mine and Winterson's. Senator Gate was killed by the cleaners.
They are connected. Winterson can have them both. She doesn't back you up.
I was doing my job.
I'm sorry to do this, Payne, but it's for your own good. Hand me your guns. I'm putting you to a desk job. Start by writing a report on what the hell happened on the Upper East Side.
Fraternizing with the enemy, I had stepped over the edge. The cartoon moment when the gravity waits for the coyote to realize his mistake before the plunge.
Get yourself to a counselor. You're falling apart. When you're ready to go to AA, come talk to me. Get your act together. And get someone in here to help me with this mess.
I was mad. At myself, at Bravura, at Mona. Was she worth this?
Probably gonna be more plot.
The way the boss goes on about it. No use going in there to clean up. Let him cool off a bit. You better just write that report. He's on his good behavior again. Demotes himself from deputy chief to lieutenant just to stay close to the man on the street. You ask me, he loves us all a bit too much for his own good. The spokesperson for AA, he gave you that too? Gotta hand it to him though. He did beat the bottle. Something like that's gotta stay with you. I were you, I'd go to my desk and at least pretend I was doing as I've been told. Right.
It was all connected. The murder of Senator Gate, the cleaners, the inner circle, Vinnie Gognitti. I had to make Winterson see it. Winterson's phone was ringing. She wasn't at her desk. Winterson's phone.
Better get Winterson. She's been kind of edgy about her calls. I think she's in the interrogation room getting a statement from a witness. Didn't she used to have the hots for you, Payne? I hear she has a new boyfriend. Getting laid would do her good. Talk about tense. They say she kicked out her husband a couple of years ago. Been taking care of her blind kid on her own. No wonder she's edgy. Anyways, she's talking to an eyewitness in the interrogation room.
Number one, thank you. You may step back. They can't see you through the glass. Just take your time. See if you can recognize any of them, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Number two, step forward and speak the line you were given.
I can't read.
Just say the line number one said.
You think I was listening?
You are nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Stupid. You're nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Thank you. Step back, number two. Number three.
You are nothing but a one-armed bandit.
Aren't I supposed to identify any of the men in jumpsuits?
That's none of your concern. Just concentrate on the task at hand. Do you recognize any of them?
Yeah, number three's the one.
Thank you. Okay, we're done. Take them away.
Okay, ladies, you heard her. This way.
You can wait here. Someone will come to get you once the paperwork is done. I tried to help you, Max, but you didn't listen. Now it's too late.
Detective Payne, anything you'd like to add?
As I was trying to tell the other detective, the place was crawling with guys in gray overalls. They sure as hell weren't cleaning the place, but she wasn't too keen on listening to me. It's hard to say who was out to kill who, but the chick I just fingered and the men in jumpsuits, they got into a serious firefight.
Okay, thanks.
No, thank you. Never been to a police station before. Exciting stuff.
They're taking the fall, both of them. Payne was with her when she was arrested.
Who are you talking to? You're leaking information.
Bravura's too soft on you. I was informing the proper authorities on what they should know. Stay away from my case, Max. Stay away for your own good.
Everything had started out as black and white. Somewhere down the road, the line went blurry. The colors started to run, got smudged and gray. Winterson had been above my suspicion. It felt like a goodbye.
Go away, I'm busy. Some of us have work to do.
Hey, we're watching that.
And now, Lords and Ladies continues.
Mama, I tried to stop him, but he is beyond reason. Valentine has gone to a rendezvous with his mistress, the harlot. She is no lady.
Oh, good, good, Jack, my son. Jack, my favorite son. You have done right in turning to me in this distasteful affair.
Mama, tell me what to do and I will do it. Anything to save our name from disgrace.
Yes, good, good. That witch has made my Valentine blind with love. She must be stopped. Jack, my boy, our name, our line is pure, precious, holy. It must be preserved at any cost. Anyone who threatens it is our mortal enemy. They must be stopped by any means. The honor of the whole of York is at stake.
Yes, Mama.
Yes, good, good. By any means. Even murder is a rightful course. She is a criminal.
Yes, Mama.
I am so proud of you, Jack, my precious son. You will lift our name to new glorious heights. Truly, you are a lord.
Yes, Mama.
Good, good. Do what is necessary. Now go to the harlot's house. Ride like the wind, fight proud, my son.
Yes, Mama.
Good, good.
I don't know. I'm getting some Palpatine vibes here. Supposed to leave?
10-4. Repeat. Can you verify that? Okay, stand by.
Gives me no... I got real sick of it and threw the television out of the window. It was mine. I can do whatever I want with it, right?
As long as no one got hurt.
That's what I told him. He's my ex, really. But now the sicko's threatening to kill me. That's a crime, right? He's been playing those video games an awful lot. Makes him a very good shooter. Holding that controller's like holding a gun, they say in the news. You gotta help me. I fear for my life.
Okay, miss. Sit down for a moment and we'll take your name and address and see what we can do about it.
Okay.
Negative on that. Did you hear that? Guns don't kill people. Video games kill people. Jesus. Welcome to New York City.
I thought about walking away, vanishing into the night. I couldn't do it.
How do you expect anyone to remember your name if you can't spell it right yourself, Prasad? It's basic positioning. It all starts with a name.
None of that matters. When I crack this case, Miller, they'll remember.
Like you're ever gonna crack.
It'll be done when it's done. I'm gonna do it right. It's the spirit of the law, not the letter.
I'll be on your back about it till you do.
You already put a snake in my bed. What more can you do?
I really hope that I wasn't missing anything up there. mean, this is just walking out, right? Oh my god, okay. A little irrelevant area here, or maybe relevant later, is that it couldn't be closed. Ah, lockup.
Positioning. Like that's what the job's about.
The lineup was done. Mona was back in her cell. The cells were downstairs.
Want to get to the lockup? Just press the buzzer by the door. Petersburg will buzz you in.
Payne here. I need a statement from one of your customers. Mona Sachs?
The last pokey down the corridor to your left. Mona Sachs, huh? Lucky bastard. I wouldn't mind getting a statement from her. Yeah, she's a looker. She killed someone? Better be careful, Payne. Very basic instinct. Your femme fatale's down the corridor to your left.
Not again, Jesus, not again. Just when we got rid of the stench of the last time. Petersburg, do I look like a cleaner to you?
You're doing fine. Breathe through your mouth.
Sorry, I can't help it. It's visions in my head, so ugly. Gotta let them out so I can see. They look just like that. You're all gonna die. You know that? It's as clear as day. You can see it there. You're all gonna die.
I've been cleaning up after this skell all night.
Looks bad.
Yeah, it smells even worse.
You're all gonna die.
I wish. To serve and protect New York City from barf. Sometimes this job makes me sick.
Max, you've got to get me out of here.
You know I can't do that.
If I stay here, I'll die.
Isn't that a bit melodramatic?
Behind bars, I'm a sitting duck.
This is as safe as it gets.
Come on, Max. Any one of these cops could be on the Inner Circle's payroll. You should know.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know Alfred Woden. You want answers? Call him. He'll verify everything I've told you.
Okay, I'll do that. I didn't want to have anything to do with Woden. I should have called him the moment the Inner Circle was mentioned.
As the lady said.
The door to the station's garage was locked except for when the perps were brought into custody. Can I use your phone?
I mean, sure, I'd be
There's one
okay
through
if
the
we
door
had
behind
Hannibal
you. You
Lecter
can
in
use that.
custody every night, as long as he...
I need to make a call.
You can use this phone.
Play some hoops later on?
Your funeral.
You've reached the voicemail of Senator Alfred Woden. Please leave a message.
Woden, Max Payne. We need to have a talk. You ask me, you still owe me.
Jesus Christ!
A bomb? That was a bomb! Upstairs, now!
Jesus!
Upstairs, now!
Something was off. Mona's words on her being a sitting duck kept playing in my head. The bomb had misdirection written all over it.
Drop it! Oh!
Armed perps in the lockup. Officer down.
Take him down! Find the bitch! Find her! Kill her!
NYPD, drop your gun!
Ah!
Mona had been right. I had to go after her. I needed a gun to get past the cleaners.
Help! Somebody! Officer down!
This is quite spooky. We didn't have a good gun there, which is why I lost so much health. Equipped, I mean.
Staying here, trapped behind a desk, would have solved nothing.
I need to save.
Mona had vanished into the night. Without her, I had nothing to go on. I knew where to find her.
Ah!
Have no fear. Vlad is here. The world was getting too small for comfort. Too many coincidences.
Bang! You're dead, Max Payne.
A giant-headed Captain Baseball bat boy costume lay in the back seat. Gearing up for Halloween?
Max, dearest of all my friends. Call it my Trojan horse in the war Vinnie Gognitti started. Speaking of which, any news?
Do me a favor. Drop me off at Coney Island. Does the inner circle ring any bells?
Nothing mystical about them, even if they themselves would like to think so. Just one step up the ladder of organized crime. I see where you're going with this. Gognitti has made a deal with them.
What about Mona Sachs?
I know of her. Her reputation as a hired killer. I hear she is a stone fox. I would fuck her.
Right then, I hated Vlad.
Max, I need to ask your advice as a friend.
Ask.
Hypothetically, if the only choice you've got is to do the wrong thing, then it's not really the wrong thing. It's more like fate. You have to do what you have to do.
It's never that easy.
Of course. We agree to disagree.
Why was I there again? Wait! Wait just a minute. Talk to me.
What are you so afraid of? What do you want from me?
The Things That I Want by Max Payne. A smoke. A whiskey. For the sun to shine. I want to sleep to forget. To change the past. My wife and baby girl back. Unlimited ammo and a license to kill. Right then, more than anything, I wanted her.
Let's do it! Shoot to kill!
You led them here. Up to my place. We can take them there. This way!
The trouble with wanting something is the fear of losing it. Or never getting it. The thought makes you weak.
Wait, what?
I couldn't get her out of my head. I couldn't get her out of my head.
Who's there? Damn! Cover me!
Alright, I should restart my stream here. It's another start of a new chapter.